Hello and welcome finally back to another video. Yes, it has been 7 months since the last video. Kind of weird YouTube channel, like 8 videos and then just disappeared for 7 months. But you know, life happens, but I am back officially reviewing dinosaur content for Minecraft and other content as well. And a little info for the channel is probably not very interesting to most people, but I will be doing a let's play. I'm not sure which one entirely just yet, but a dinosaur themed let's play, a new one, and maybe a different let's play as well. But without further ado, yes. As you saw in the title, this is a mod not for Java, but for Bedrock this time. Yes, haven't done a Bedrock mod yet. And this is probably the most interesting, most in-depth, probably maybe coolest. There's some other really cool mods I saw, but like maybe the coolest Jurassic Park mod I have ever seen. And yes, I'm saying mod because this usually for Bedrock, like mods and add-ons, they cost money, but this you can actually get for free on MCPDL, that's what it's called, on CastForge. So you can just play this for free, and it is really good. And I'll probably blend in the creators of the mod on the screen right now, because they are listed on their MCPDL page. And I will also link where you can download the mod in the description down below. MCPDL is a bit laggy, but you can get it on there, and you can get it on CastForge. I just said that. And yeah, and one of the animators of this mod is actually Raxiore. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Who worked on a fairly well-known Java mod. So if that's anything to tell you, this mod is really good and very, very in-depth. Like, the amount of features this mod just has is crazy. So I built this little laboratory, and I will show you how to create dinosaurs. And I will show you all of the dinosaurs a bit later on as well. So, there is a lot. Why is that dinosaur poo here? The dinosaur's poop, I don't know why. You can throw it, it looks pretty fun. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. There is a lot. There is a whole lot. There are a lot of decorational blocks, like this one. You can't use this, but there are a lot of functional ones as well. This I haven't gotten into. I probably won't cover this in this review. There's a whole mechanism just for creating fuel, just for the cheap Wrangler. I will have to quickly, also if you're wondering which resource pack I'm using this resource pack right here, Renewed Enhanced World. Audio. Let's just turn that down a little bit. So this thing, there's a whole process. So let's get started. I'm not getting a... Where do I even start? Okay. So essentially, you can find fossils. Just fossil ore in your Minecraft world. That's infested stone. I'm not sure where it exactly is, but you can find fossil ore in stone, in granite, in all sorts of different things. Even a fossil mark in hardened clay, which is pretty cool. And what you need for that is this. No, that's wrong. This thing, a fossil extractor. So you put the fossil ores in here, and it extracts. And then you get some garbage and some fossils, just like basically the analyzer did it in the original fossils and archaeology mod. You can get, I think you can get garbage out of this, I'm not sure. But we have gotten ourselves a Spinosaurus skull. Now, we need to go to this thing and basically make a fossil bundle for the Spinosaurus. And there's like crafting recipes as well. I'm not sure if they show you them. Yeah, that's actually something I would like to test, if they show you the crafting recipes in this thing. Okay. They do show you crafting recipes, which is really nice. I'll just go through them pretty quickly. Also, you need a geological hammer to mine the fossils. I should add that. Yeah, these are the crafting recipes, if anyone is curious. just like for the main important stuff. But it is not showing you. Okay. So essentially, once you can get a bunch of different fossils, and you need to make them into a fossilized bundle. When you go to this machine, you add the fossilized bundle. Then you need an empty DNA bottle and an empty syringe. I figured this all out by myself, but just testing, and it took absolutely ages. And then I realized on NCPDL, they just explain everything in detail, and they even have like a YouTube channel, which I might also link if I remember to do that. I hope I do. Where they explain everything, and I'm just dumb, and I just really wanted to figure it out myself. So you do this, and then you get DNA. Also, another important block I forgot to place in here is the cryo-freezing chamber. Because, you know, just like in real life, DNA isn't actually invincible. Actually, don't. That's what I meant with in depth. Like, you can't just click on it and it works. You have to open it. Okay, I can like shift to open it and then it... Okay, I click, I can open, and I click to close it again. It's crazy. So anyway, once you're in here, you can get DNA sample, and if I place this into my inventory, it'll say life remaining. Because DNA goes bad. To avoid this, you can put it in here. I believe. I mean, it just makes sense. Okay, yes, that works. So now we need to synthesize this DNA. And you know, you need to do this quick enough. In order to synthesize the DNA, we need DNA base material. And I really need to turn off the weather. This mod is really in depth. Like, this is what probably even just like the creation system is like one of the most, probably the most in depth I've ever seen. You get a synthesized DNA, which also has life. And then it says sequencing prerequisites, DNA alligator, and DNA African frog. Now you might be wondering, what does that mean? So as you know, in Minecraft, there are different types of frogs, and this mod also adds some land creatures like an alligator or a chameleon or a frilled neck lizard or Gila monster, an ostrich. I can spawn one in, and I can do something interesting with it. I can have this alligator, put it over here. I have an American alligator looking pretty cool, and I can just steal some of its blood, and then use this blood for the Spinosaurus, because obviously if we watch Jurassic Park, the DNA is incomplete, and we need to complete it. And then obviously the classic frog, and you need to track down all of the frog variants, properly farm them, and then like have them in your house, and then use the blood basically, so you always have access to it. Complete DNA ID K416. Very in depth. Be cool if they like made noises or something. That also be cool. This, and also this is vibrant visuals compatible, if you didn't know that. Well, you can see it. Which is something I just figured recently that some mods aren't. And I just figured recently what vibrant the visuals are. If you can't tell, I'm a Java main, not a Bedrock main. So you get sequence DNA, and you have like green for the herbivores and red for the carnivores. Also, the spoiled one, yeah, that's what I meant. It can like spoil. And blue for the Tylosaur, which is the only remaining animal just yet. And the mod. And now, with this sequence DNA, do I grab it? Yes, I did. We need to put it in an egg. So we have the embryonic combiner, and it tells us which DNA is in there and what egg we need. So alligator egg. We need to, I don't know if you need to breed the alligators to get an egg. I'm pretty sure you do. It even has a swimming animation. So, I'm sorry, this mod just looks really, really nice. And wait, no, just a normal egg. Wait, I'll just look it up actually. Alligator egg. Yes. So the different animals, they have different eggs that we would like. And then you need something else. Actually, wait, I think it's just a syringe, right? Yes. You need a syringe. That also took ages to figure out. I was like doing all sorts of combinations with this thing. Also, there's amber ore that you can use to get DNA from. And yeah, you can get garbage from it, but the rates are actually pretty good with like what you can get out of it. And then we have a Spinosaurus egg. The Spinosaurus egg is not actually ready to be hatched yet. You need an incubator, and you put it in the incubator, and then it's pretty simple from there. You just wait. I think. Oh yes, incubation, 10%. And then you just wait a while for it to incubate, and then you get a hatched egg. And then this hatched egg, you can basically place down. It have a little hole somewhere, I think. Yep, here. You can place it down, and then you have your little baby dinosaur, and it doesn't have its tail yet and stuff. And when they're in the baby phase, that's when you can actually tame them. Pretty sure the Spinosaurus likes cooked fish. Yep, and I have tamed it. Once they're adults, you can no longer tame them. Now what you can do, you can take growth syrup. There are different like growth inhibitor, which I'm pretty sure just means they stop growing. I don't know what the reactive and the chromatic inhibit. I do not know what that does. And you might die if yeah. And then you have them in the juvenile stage, in the adult stage. And that is pretty cool. So, next thing, this before the Explorer. There are paddock signs, by the way, you can click on them and they tell you info about the dinosaurs. And then there's this thing, the vintage computer.
You didn't say the magic word.
This is awesome, and if that wasn't cool enough, you can alter the vehicle. So this basically makes it so you can drive it anywhere. And clicking on the rail symbol forces it into the rails. If I shift click, I open the doors. If I then click onto the seat, I can drive, and as you can see, the car basically follows where I'm looking at, but it's stuck to the actual railing, which is really cool. And then Jeep Wrangler, you have to click on it with a car key, and you can get in, and you have to fill it with fuel and stuff, and there's one over there. It is crazy in depth. You have a vending machine that you can like use to trade in for foods. These are like amber storage containers. This is just for decoration. And then there's also a whole thing for the Tylosaurus as well, which is like basically the same thing, but like a bit different because you have an embryo. It is crazy. Like you have an embryo, you have a Tylosaurus fetus. It is. There's a lot. There are night vision goggles, which give you night vision. There's a raptor knife. The dialogue collar, if you wear this, dialogues will not attack you. And this thing, which I'm pretty sure just makes it. I can test this. Oh my god, I cannot handle Bedrock. Oh yeah, so yeah, as you can see, it's a flashlight. And we'll just make it daytime again. I'm not used to recording anymore, if you can't tell. So now we finally get to the good stuff. The dinosaurs. And if all of this wasn't enough, there's a whole taming thing, as I just showed you with the Spinosaurus. Now different dinosaurs like eating different things. I will highly recommend checking them out on MCPDL and just like looking at what they eat. Because for example, visit Montosaurus here specifically only eats cactus flowers for it to be tamed. Then we have an Allosaurus right here, and I can tell it to get up, and I can tell it to sit down if I shift click it. There we go. And with the tablet controller, I can basically tell it to move or to follow me. And I can just ride around on it, and have a pretty... I don't think it jumps. No, it doesn't jump. And don't these models look absolutely amazing? And there's like different color variants. It is absolutely amazing. And it looks... I feel like this is the most detail you can go with. It's still looking like it fits into Minecraft, and it looks really good, and the animations are just absolutely amazing. So I have some dinosaurs here. These are just a few. There's obviously way more. Some of them you cannot ride, like the Spinosaurus you can't ride, the Samanchiosaurus you cannot ride. But like this T-Rex over here, you can ride. Also they have a color round for the original Kenner toy T-Rex, which is amazing. It's a red T-Rex basically. But yeah, you have an Albertosaurus here. You have this, just looks really cool, and a Apatosaurus that you can ride. Don't know if multiple people can ride on this. I can't really test that out. But it just looks really, really nice. And a Montosaurus and a Pteranodon. I have to show you this. You can't ride it, but you can have the Pteranodon pick you up and fly around. And I actually tested, and what is really cool about this, you can actually build it during this. So you can have it fly around, and you can basically place blocks. So this is actually amazing for survival mode if you want to like build a tall building. And you basically just use space to get up, and basically where you look is where it flies. And these dinosaurs look really cool. This is a rarest. I think this is the smallest guy you can actually ride. And just look at it sitting down. It looks amazing. Doesn't this just... like, this just looks really good, really nice. And I'm pretty sure they do also attack for you. They can't actually make them attack while you're on. That would be really cool if there was like an attack button, but I don't think you can do that. Maybe you can. And it just... they look really, really nice. Now, before I show you all of the dinosaurs, I would also like... oh, the alligator wanted over here. I would like to show you one of the two structures. It adds two structures, a amber market and the abandoned visitor center. And this structure is really, really cool. I think I broke it accidentally because I explored this in survival mode and a creeper blew up something. You can find loot in here. Like you can find banners. And these banners you can also place for decorations. And this place is super, super cool because it basically has like the sets from the movies. So over here you have the control room, and this is actually where Alan Grant holds the door closed, I believe, and the raptor jumps through. And this is where they have like their computers, and that's where the creeper blew it up. Was this where the raptor jumped through? I'm not really sure. But it is really, really cool. Then over here, you have the dining area where Tim and Lex eat the little jelly pudding. And this is something I placed here. There are plushies that you can find, which is also really cool. And then this is my favorite place in the entire thing. You literally have the kitchen, where the kitchen scene was. And literally a freezer where they actually locked in one of the velociraptors. It is really, really cool. And then over here is actually the laboratory where they create all of the dinosaurs, and you can actually find like loot specific to this, like an incubator and some spoiled DNA. And I'm pretty sure you can also find the Barbasol cairn, and if you open the Barbasol cairn, it actually gives you, like, I'm pretty sure some intact DNA. I haven't found one yet, but apparently you can find it in here. Oh, there's one. Okay, so we can actually test this. So I click it. Do I have to shift click? Yes, I shift click it, and then it gives me some sequenced DNA of the animals, which is really cool. And then I can shift click it again, it closes it, and now it's decorative Barbasol, and I can basically like place it. I recommend, if you do find this, have a cryo storage ready, because these are gonna spoil now, and you cannot put them back in anymore after you have gotten them out. I tried using the /locate command for the other structure, but I cannot find it. Wait, I think you have to do time, abandoned visitor center, and amber market savannah. And it's not popping up. But apparently it does exist. I'm going to try to find it. Maybe if I like locate a savanna first. Locate biome. Wait. I'm not used to Bedrock at all. Savanna. So we just wait a bit for it to find one. Yeah, I think that's the problem. It's just the savanna is super far away. I will try to show you that in a second though. But yeah, this is basically the mod. And now I will show you the dinosaurs. So the Giga, by the way. They do have the Giga. And yeah, they all have like different speeds like this. The Raxiore is super fast. And the Apatosaurus is a bit slower, but it's huge. And now we will get to the dinosaurs. I'm a bit like all over the place with this mod review because it's been so long since I've done one, so do not mind that. So, I think I will just show you all of them in order, like so. So, we have the Alamosaurus, which is beautiful. I'm gonna go a bit far away, actually, so I don't ruin this area, so I can just like get rid of the dinosaurs after. Absolutely beautiful. And they all come in like different color variants. Like there's a red one of this as well. Maybe I can like manage to get one. No, but I got a green one and it just looks beautiful. And you cannot ride this one, sadly. We have the Albertosaurus, which also comes in different color variants. I love that they come in different. It just makes it look so much nicer when you have them like in an enclosure. And they will go after mobs and they will also attack you and follow you around for quite some time. And they all have like different, for example, like Suchomimus baryonyx, they can get along. But these ones, if you put them in an enclosure, they will kill each other. No, they will not, but if you put this one in an Allosaurus in an enclosure, they will kill each other. Unless they're tamed. I don't think they kill each other when they're tamed. But that might be wrong. But if I put an Allosaurus here, you can see him. And this one comes in the Jurassic World color, but also in like, if I can get it, is in different colors. This is a baby that just spawned. It's probably gonna die. And they just kill each other. You have an Ankylosaurus. Which comes... Oh my god, there's a bumpy variant. Oh my god. That is so cool. That is so... I don't know if you can ride this one, actually. I haven't checked, but that is really cool. But there's a bumpy variant. I love that. I'm a huge Camp Cretaceous fan. So that is awesome. I love anything when there's like Camp Cretaceous related stuff in there. The Apatosaurus you saw looks absolutely beautiful. I'm pretty sure there's a green variant as well. I'm not gonna spawn all variants in here, but there's a lot. Then we have the Baryonyx, which also has quite a few. This is like the original Jurassic World variant before the movies came out. There was like an official site where this was it. Cannot ride the Brachiosaurus, sadly. JP3 variant. Maybe you can get one more variant. Yeah, and the Jurassic Park variants and Jurassic World variant as well. Really nice. Now this Carnotaurus Chameleon. Can't tame it, you cannot ride it. This actually adjusts its coloring to its environment. I accidentally spawned two. Let's try to spawn in one. I don't quite know how it works, but this one has like a gajillion variants. And if you don't know what this is, basically, the Lost World novel actually had a Carnotaurus that could change its colors and basically go invisible. I spawned two once again. But yeah, they can like change the color. And it is really, really cool. I don't know how to make them do that though. There is a lot to this mod if you can't tell. Yeah, this Carnotaurus, there's also a normal variant. I'm pretty sure you can ride. And there's also some small dinosaurs and pretty much all of the dinosaurs that were in the original Jurassic Park. Not just the ones from the movie, but also The ones that were actually like canonically in the park. You have a Carnotaurus. Normal like Jurassic World variant, different variant. You can actually have Bumpy and Cretaceous Carnotaurus, which is really cool. The Sarah. You have the JP3 variant as well. And some other variants. Colaris. It's a pretty small one. Bumpys as well, which are even smaller, and they are killing each other. Reefersaurus, and it is running for its life. The colors, they just look so good, the models and stuff and everything. And with the vibrant visuals as well, it's just really nice. And they are pretty big actually. Also there's the ones with the frill, which are from the Jurassic Park movie. And these are from the Jurassic Park novel, the big ones. Which is really, really cool. Dimestrodon. You know him, you love him. Pretty sure this one is the one from Dominion, actually. Really cool. Looks really nice. Drysaurs. You can't really have a park without drysaurs. I don't know. I feel like they just fill an important niche of like small but like lovable herbivores. Metriacanthosaurus as well has like a ton of variants in this. This is the Jurassic World variant. And this is a different variant, and there's like a lot of variants. Do they defend themselves or do they run away? Well, that's what I'm curious about. Oh, they actually defend themselves, but I'm pretty sure when there's like T-Rex attacking, they will actually run away. Which is also really cool. I like that they don't just run away from everything. Gallimimes. Pretty sure they come in different yet. Yeah, we have the like juvenile Jurassic Park variant. And I hope my microphone is actually being alright as well. I wonder if they have like blocking behavior. They just kind of look like they're sticking together. I guess I just don't like this one. Cheese and burger, I think this is... Oh! Okay, this is... I forgot that this is a flyer. I don't know if you can tame this one. Although you can probably tame it, but I don't know if you can like have this one pick you up like the Pteranodon. But you probably can. That was really, really nice. The Giga. Oh, this is the one from Jurassic World Evolution. I like this one a lot more than the... I don't mind the Dominion Giga, but I do kind of mind it. So it is nice. And you can see the Junberg flying. And if they die, they drop all of their bones. As well as... what's it called again? Damn it. There's goat spawning, which are some of the natural animals. Herreras. The Jurassic Park the game colors. There are a lot of pictures from Jurassic Park the game in here. Specifically like this one and the Trudon and the Tylosaurus, so I guess. You can have all of the ones from Jurassic Park the game, which was I'm also a pretty big Jurassic Park the game fan, so that's great. The Mamenchiosaurus, which is just absolutely huge. Does this one come in different variants? It actually seems like it only comes in this variant. Which is the Lost World variant, I believe. And then this one comes in like a lot of variants, but I think they might be biome dependent. I'm not too sure. But they look really, really cool, nonetheless. I feel like I will test that. I'll have to like go to some different biomes and test this one as well as the Cantos. Microceratops, which is just a little guy. Pluto, very adorable. And wait, there are quite a lot of dinosaurs in this. And I'm pretty sure they have not been finished with this, so there will be more dinosaurs in the future as well. Monophalia, which is like a little Drysaurus kind of a guy. And they are pretty fast. So good luck catching them. The Cephalosaurus. Also, I'm pretty sure dinosaurs will actually lay eggs in their enclosures as well. I'm not entirely sure how it works. but I'm pretty sure they do. And then those might actually hatch as well. And it is probably a bad idea to like tame them so they don't attack you. But in case you do not tame them, have fun getting into the enclosure without getting eaten. Parasaurolophus, another one that was in the original Jurassic Park, I believe. Parasaurolophus. Comes in a bunch of... oh my god. The Jurassic Park colors here, and I'm pretty sure they also come in the Lost World variation. Yes, we do. Very beautiful, and I'm pretty sure you can ride them as well. Ryundra also comes in different variants. Looks a bit bigger than Geostenberger, so I'm not sure if Geostenberger can pick it up, but maybe it can. Will Sagittarius. The Spinosaurus has a swimming animation, which you know you have to love it when they make it happen. As you can see, they look like the probably swing. Now I noticed the ones that do swim, they get a little bugged in the water sometimes. And they just swim around in circles, especially if they're like in the shallows. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was just like a one-time thing as well, but looks really, really cool. Stegosaurus, you can't ride that. You can also not ride any of the aquatic ones, sadly. It just looks so cool just seeing it swim. I love it when they actually go for the effort of adding swimming animations. And I'm pretty sure this one only has one. Oh no, it does have different variants. Oh yeah, so this is the Jurassic World variant, and this is the Jurassic Park The Lost World variant. And this one I have no idea. But it looks really, really good. And they get very territorial when you are near their young, which is nice attention to detail if anyone has seen the movie. And then we have Suchomimus, Triceratops, Trudon. Those are cool. And I think I've missed the Baryonyx actually somewhere. Because I know there is a Baryonyx somewhere. Yeah, apparently missed that. Oh no, I haven't. So yeah, you can see they also swim, and Suchomimus also comes in different colors and it also swims. This one just looks a bit bugged down, but yeah, that's what I meant. This is a little bit weird. The Spinosaurus does not appear to have the same issue. Maybe it's with my texture pack, I don't know. But regardless, really cool looking. And then this one also comes in some different variants. You have the blue one is, I'm pretty sure, the Jurassic Park variant. Also the Jurassic World, I'm not too sure. They are pretty big, and they can actually, like, pick a fight with the T-Rex. Now, to Trudon. I love it. They also make, like, they make the sounds, but they make, like, there we go. They make the sounds, the really iconic sounds from Jurassic Park the game. And speaking of Jurassic Park the game, Tylosaurus, you cannot tame this. Sadly, it would be so cool if you could ride this around underwater. But I guess it makes sense, I guess. It is really, really cool though. And one cool thing I noticed is I had one like in a small river and the tail actually like adjusted to like the outer walls. They're not doing it now, but it did it. And that is just really, really cool. He looks super, super good as well. So, T-Rex, there's a bunch of different variants. There's the baby T-Rex, which I'm pretty sure makes accurate noises. It does. We have the Jurassic Park T-Rex, the Bull Rex, and I have to like... was that like the T-Rex and that the Bull Rex? I'm not too sure. I want to get the red one. There we go, there's the red Canary Rex, and it's so cool. It's actually not that big looking, but it kind of is. It's definitely big enough. I almost like that, but it's not like ridiculously huge. And it is just really, really good looking. Now there's two types of Velociraptors. And also raptors can actually open doors in this. And the one variant will attack the babies of the another variant. So I have the lowland variant, which is basically the Jurassic Park 1 variant, as you can see, as well as the Lost World Tiger Stripe. And then there's the Jurassic Park 3 variant, which is like this one, and also they have like white ones. Pretty sure they're not too friendly with each other. Oh yeah, as you can see, they are attacking each other. I wanna get like the female variant. I know it exists somewhere. There we go. This is terrifying. I will just... Pairs cannot be killed. They are in creative mode. Okay. That's interesting. I hope I didn't kill any of the dinosaurs where I was at earlier. We shall find out. Okay, I cannot vanish if I'm in creative mode. But I would like to find the other structure. So I will be with you in a second. So this is what I meant with the Carnotaurus. It changes its color basically depending on the environment. I still don't know how the material canvas works, but the Carnotaurus has a different color variant. Actually, wait, maybe that's what this is for? Affects canvas chameleon. It does not work as expected. We dinosaur mix have a fatal poisoning. So you can basically risk your Carnotaurus chameleon dying. This one didn't die. It looks like. It's still shaking a bit. But this I'm pretty sure keeps the color, so you can like collect all of the colors at the expense of your Carnotaurus. Oh, I have located... I had to join another world because it was broken in my world, the /locate command, but I have found the other market. And there were ostriches in here, but they escaped. Didn't actually show all of the other mobs, but there's Gila monsters, redneck lizards, ostriches, capybaras, which you can tame, but I haven't worked that out yet. And there's basically amber in here. Lots of nice amber. And resin clumps, which I don't think resin is from this mod. I have not kept up to date with Minecraft at all. Just a neat little thing I guess you can find. Yeah, still pretty cool, and I guess if you I realized this recording is like 40 minutes long, which is kind of crazy, but there's just a lot to this mod. So I guess it makes sense that it is this long, but it is also kind of crazy. So there's capybara, you saw the alligator earlier, redneck lizard, Gila monster, you saw the ostrich, and tegu. So we can have a tegu. Comes in different variants. I really love tegus. Such cool animals, so that's awesome just to have them here. A camelon, which they spawn in different variants as well, I'm wondering. They do, just like the Carnotaurus. I guess this is kind of what the Carnotaurus will look like in different biomes. Capybaras. Just, I don't know why they're in here, but I'm not complaining. Capybaras are awesome. Redneck lizards as well. For the Dilophosaurus, obviously. Awesome. And the Gila monster. So yes, that is it with this very long and comprehensive mod review of this very long and comprehensive mod. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.